Alright, All Pro Football 2K8, want to talk again about user control. Now, as you can see, I'm in man coverage. I've moved my safety from his zone down to be in line with my linebackers, and I'm doing this because in the first quarter, this is the third quarter, Roger Craig, the halfback for the team I'm facing, ran a route out into the flat and burnt me for about 20 yards. So I feel that based on the play recognition and my football knowledge, as a safety, I can accurately read and react to this play faster than any of the AI. So this is a risk-reward. The risk is if there is, for some reason, one of these receivers runs a route to the left, there's no safety up over the top. If, for whatever reason, this would be a pass to the flat on the opposing side, I'm in just as bad of a situation as I was before, because now the only guy back here to stop that is Bob Sanders. He's already 10, 12 yards off the line of scrimmage. Now, I'm playing man coverage, so my middle linebacker is responsible for Roger Craig. My outside linebacker is responsible for this tight end, which means if this again goes to the fullback, I could be in a little bit of trouble. So we're going to play this from Roger Craig's point of view, and then we're going to play it from my point of view, and we're going to break down what happens in this play. And this is what I'm thinking during this play. So, as you can see, I've gotten at line with my linebackers. The reason I did that is to prevent being blocked off the line of scrimmage. Now, as the play develops, you can see that my middle linebacker is already trailing Roger Craig, and my linebacker has dropped directly back to cover the tight end. I'm keeping an eye on both of them while I do this, and I'm also kind of hunkered down because I've yet to commit to a sprint. So as I watch the quarterback, as soon as I see he throws the ball, you can see I stand up because I'm now sprinting, and I get to Roger Craig shortly after he catches the ball. Now, in Madden, a lot of times you see the, user pick and tackle animation being done at the same time. In this game, you don't have that luxury. You have to choose one or the other, and that's the one you're going to go with. Now, in this situation, I chose to go for the tackle because it's going to be a 2 or 3 yard loss if I make the tackle, which would be positive. Now, in terms of realism, again, I can deal with clipping, I can deal with warping, as long as I can look at the play and see that physics got respected. And you can see when he goes to catch the ball, it actually hits my shoulder pad as he goes to secure it. And even though there's some warping and clipping, the ball falls down. In Madden, for some reason, the ball has a tendency to bounce 5, 6 feet up in the air and allow, this linebacker and tight end and defensive end rather a shot at intercepting it. Now, because I've went for the tackle the whole time, that's what I expect to happen, the tackle over the interception. As you can see, my arm's already starting to wrap him up, and I bring him down for a what would have been a loss, but is actually an incomplete pass. Now, some of the things that this game really captures is the emotion of the game. And a good example on this play is Jeff Hostetler, the quarterback for the Wasps. Upon seeing this incomplete pass, you can see, throws his arms out. And when you go over to my sideline, you can see these players on my team. These are players that I've created, all kind of react to this. Here you see Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne. These aren't just generic guys that happen to appear on the sideline. They all kind of react to this play. There you see Gonzalez claps, Dallas Clark, does the no completion sign. You see number 6, the punter, jumps up. Got a fist pump there by number 4. And then you see my coach and number 86, both signal that it's not a catch. So the sidelines are pretty active in this game. Here you can see my other linebacker kind of checks the tape on his elbow. So little things this game does really to get, the feel and the emotion of the game down. So we'll just play this one more time at speed, and you can see how, as a safety, I'm allowed to, have user control in this game and affect plays like this and make a difference rather than just leave it to chance AI and blown coverages that sometimes result in losses and wins with Madden 2010.